2017, it was reported that 1 in every 13 people who visited South Korea came because of BTS. That's a jaw-dropping 800,000 people in a single year traveling for concerts and events. Not only that, but BTS generates about $1 billion in exports with their amazing products such as clothes and cosmetics. That just means they're raking in some serious cash for the country. But here's the thing, BTS loves to give back to the community too. They've also donated millions of dollars to welfare causes like Black Lives Matter. This just goes to show what kind of people they are. Moving on, did you guys know that RM learnt English by watching Friends? True story, guys. In an interview, our favorite rapper admitted that Ross and his gang were his English teachers. It all started when his mom bought him the entire Friends DVD collection when he was young. Now, according to the rapper, he spent hours and hours watching it with Korean subtitles, then English subtitles, and finally without any subtitles at all. He credits the show for giving him such a strong foundation in English. So that's pretty much how RM became the spokesperson in international interviews. I mean, remember the time he gave a speech at the UN General Assembly? It was truly his shining moment. So the next time you hear him nailing an interview, just remember that it's all thanks to Friends. Next up, let's look at the fact that BTS weren't always this popular. Before their debut in 2013, the band actually had to struggle a lot to get the spotlight on them. They would all live in just one bedroom and share a washroom, just because they didn't have enough money. And get this, at one point they even had to request people to come to their concerts and most of them would refuse. Even networks would cut their performances in the middle for no reason at all. Poor boys, am I right? But according to Jungkook, these experiences helped in making their bond even stronger. They still spend a ton of time together, and even now the band talks about that time fondly. But of course, since they're megastars now, their lifestyles have really changed for the better. Moving on, we have Jungkook, who is low-key afraid of microwaves. Now, most fears in life are understandable. You can't go on a roller coaster? That's fine. You refuse to get on a bike? Makes sense. But our very own Jungkook has decided that the only thing he wants to be afraid of in life is microwaves. Apparently, the singer thinks they could explode at any moment. And honestly, fair point, those little machines do have a kind of weird energy about them. And according to fans, this little fact just makes Jungkook even more adorable. But it's clear that nobody is going to be reheating their food around him anymore. What's more is that the band almost went by a different name. It's hard to imagine calling the band something other than BTS, but this almost became a reality, people. You see, their agency, Big Hit Entertainment, was so close to naming the band Big Kids or Young Nation. They were brainstorming the names and figured that these would represent youthful energy. I mean, they aren't that bad, but let's just take a moment to thank the universe that they decided to go with BTS, because let's be honest, none of these names scream world domination. BTS symbolizes their mission to protect the dreams and values of today's youth, standing strong against societal pressure and taking a stand for oneself. Over time, the agency has rebranded BTS to also mean Beyond the Scene, just to make people aware of the global dominance the band holds right now. But enough about that. Now, let's take a look at a revelation that shocked ARMY fans around the world. I'm talking about the time when V admitted to cutting holes in his clothes to look designer. When the group was starting out, they were barely making enough money to record their albums and make ends meet. So the members had to get a bit creative in their day-to-day appearances. This is when V got the genius idea to cut holes in his shirts to give his clothes a bit more of a designer look. He would search up DIY methods and would then modify affordable clothes to give them a high-end fashion look. V would sometimes even ask fans on social media about where to make cuts. At one point, Jungkook started to help him out too. Turns out he is the one who taught V how to cut the shirts. Over the years, he's even playfully claimed to be the original mind behind V's clothing appearance. And the best part? All of this hard work would actually pay off. The singer managed to look absolutely amazing in all his looks each time. Kudos to him, right? Plus, do you guys know that J-Hope used to have braces? The sunshine of the group actually went through a phase where he would refuse to laugh just because he was ashamed of his teeth. Before debuting with BTS, he underwent treatment to perfect that dazzling smile. You can even find pictures of him with braces on the internet, and trust me, each one is cuter than the last. Plus now J-Hope is known for having one of the most radiant smiles in the group. People just can't get enough of it. His flawless teeth add to his charming personality a lot. Even though it may seem insignificant to some compared to other changes that J-Hope has gone through, the singer still holds this transformation very dear to his heart. Now let's talk about how Jungkook wanted to be a tattoo artist. Before he took over the world, Jungkook dreamed of becoming a tattoo artist. As a teenager, he always admired the artistry behind tattoos and how they could tell personal stories through ink. And you can clearly see how much it meant to him because he has a huge collection of meaningful tattoos. From his army knuckles honoring BTS's fans to the number 0613 marking the group's debut, Jungkook has always used his tattoos to express his journey, gratitude, and individuality. Even though he ended up having a career in music, his love for the art has remained. You will always see him adding new tattoos in his collection. Last but certainly not the least, we have Jin, who once cut his own bangs. That too with a pair of kitchen scissors. Talk about taking a huge risk. Back in February 2018, BTS's Jin surprised fans by sharing a video of himself cutting his bangs. He jokingly took matters into his own hands, stating, "Because I can't see the front, I will be cutting my hair," while filming the process in front of a mirror. And what's even crazier is the fact that the improvised haircut actually suited him a lot. Plus, Jin's confident attitude and charm made the moment memorable, and it didn't take long for the video to go viral everywhere. Well, that's it from my side today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Do comment down and let us know which facts you already knew. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to learn more about the daily K-pop drama. We will see you guys next time.